Well, hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and if you are new, welcome to you as well. This is Christine, your DIY craftaholic. Here I am sharing 3 quick and easy pumpkin themed DIYs, which is a part of the Pumpkin Spice and Everything Nice challenge. So let's get crafting. For DIY number 1, this pumpkin sign I got from the Dollar Tree, and it has a football theme on it, but I'm going to be removing that. And this piece of paper is so thin. It came off so easy. Next, I damped the surface with some water, and I'm going to place a napkin over that and set it aside to soak so I can remove the paper. And now it's all soaked. I took the scraper tool and see how easy the paper is coming off. But the glue, guys, the glue, oh boy, that was a challenge. I'm removing the paper, and then it just felt like there was a second layer, and that was the glue underneath the paper. It was difficult to remove. No, I had to remove it because I wanted to paint, and I didn't want all that gooiness to be there. Next, I sanded it down, sanded down the edges, and now it's all done. I gave it 1 coat of this mixed paint, and you guys see how much I've been using this mixed paint. It is so good. It has no odor. It is very easy to use, very pigmented, and this is Oops paint from Lowe's. And now it's all dry. I'm sanding just a little bit again. And this wood is it's not real wood, it's the MDF board, but it's pressed hard, so it has some weight to it. And then I took the dried chippy brush with some antique wax. I'm just stroking that to give the form or the lines of the pumpkin, just to distress it a little. Next, I took the same antique wax and I am painting in the peduncle or the stem. And I like how the antique wax gave the stem. And then I dried it. I did not wipe it off because I liked how it looked. This Farm Fresh sign came from a pack from the Dollar Tree, and I used the same antique wax, gave that 1 coat, and then the baby wipe to remove just a little of it. This is from my stash. This was from Dollar Tree 2 years ago. I've had this so long, but I love this napkin. So what I did, I took the wet paint brush with some water and did the water technique because I didn't want sharp edges. Removed the outer ply and centered it on the pumpkin, and I'm going to be applying the napkin section by section. As I put the Mod Podge down, I'm using the brush to spread it thin so that I don't have too much down, and then I place the napkin over that and then use my finger to just smooth it on. And I am also using the heat gun to reactivate the Mod Podge. And then after that was done, I use the same brush and apply some Mod Podge to the outer surface and dry that. If you're going to put the Mod Podge down, you want to make sure it's dry before you put your parchment paper and apply your heat press. And this is just to reactivate the Mod Podge and to seal it further. Now after that's done, then you're going to apply another coat of Mod Podge to seal, or any form of sealant that you have, you can use at this point. And here you don't want to use your parchment paper and heat press. You don't want to apply anything over that at this point. You use your heat gun or you set it aside to dry naturally. Now for the Farm Fresh sign, I'm using both wood glue and hot glue. So I applied the wood glue at some sections and then the hot glue at other sections, making sure not to make them touch. I got this leaf from a stem, and I thought that this would look better at the top of the stem. So I'm just trimming that down a little bit just so it doesn't cover the word. And then glue that on. Glue on a little bow, and this side is done. And then I took the same Waverly Wax with a sponge brush and I'm just distressing the edge. So I'm just dabbing and then sliding, dabbing and sliding. Now for the other side, now you guys know I love double-sided stuff. I was so tempted to get carried away with the other side. Didn't want this to be too fussy, so I took some rope that I had from another project and I'm just using that to form the sections on this pumpkin, and that's basically what I'll be doing. I'm not going to do anything else. You guys let me know if I should have done something else with this side. And to remove the excess rope from the top, I took the utility knife and just cut that off and then glue a bow on top of that. Now I had the other part of the leaf that you saw me with earlier. I had that part remaining and I just decided to glue it right there and call this one done. Well, I actually went over it with some Mod Podge and then this is done. Let me know what you think, guys. More in the final reveal. Now, this is a pumpkin spice and everything nice open playlist hosted by Amanda from 6 Kids and a Glue Gun, Katie from Lady Red Crafting, and their guest host is Stephanie from Mama Can Make It. I love working with these ladies. I will leave the link to their channels in the description box below, as well as the playlist. Make sure to go over and check them out. And if you are visiting their channels for the first time, let them know I sent you. So now let's jump into DIY number 2. Now for this one, we're actually gonna get 2 DIYs from this one sign that I picked up from Dollar Tree. I love this as it is, but I decided to change it up a bit. So I heated the scraper and I'm using that to just remove the top piece. And then I took the sanding block and sanded that off. But then after I did that, I realized that I needed to keep that on there because I'm going to be tracing it out. So I placed it back on, used the pencil and traced it. But I'm going to be using this as 2 DIYs, so I sat that one aside. And then I took the X-Acto knife and I'm just tracing along that line that I traced because I want to remove that piece. So if you are new to my channel or coming over from the playlist, welcome. I'm so happy you joined me today. Here on my channel, I do DIYs on a budget, dupes, look for less, and some occasional Dollar Tree shopping hauls and thrift flips. If you love budget-friendly DIYs like these and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing and be sure to hit that notification bell. Hit it again and select all so YouTube notifies you whenever I upload new videos. I did not want to put any paint on this, so I'm using a piece of cardstock. There you see me have that circle again. I use that to trace space for that middle part. And then some pieces of the paper are hanging over, so I'm just sanding off that. Thanks to Dollar Tree with their unfinished decor. So once I got that part done, I'm now taking the disappearing school glue because I thought that this would have held it together rather than the hot glue, and I didn't want to have any bumps. And if you are visiting for the first time from any of the other channels, thank you so much for coming over. Guys, remember this video is a part of a playlist, so don't forget the playlist link in the description box below, as well as the host channels. Then I place that on and I'm using the brayer to just press that down even more. I want to get the lines flowing along the white part, so I'm taking the ruler and the pencil and I'm just drawing lines to reconnect the ones that are on the outside. This window cling I got from Dollar Tree, I'll be using that one that says Happy Thanksgiving, and it has the pumpkins and wheat. And there I go again with my disappearing glue. But this is not sticker, so you have to use some adhesive to hold it down. And because it's not glass, it won't cling to it. If you would like to connect with me or help to support my channel, check my Linktree link in my description box, and there you will find all the links that you can reach me at. and then use the brayer again to just smooth that out. Now that is all done, I took my rope, I got this from Temu, and I'm going to go around the border for further embellishment and to cover up that raw edge from the cardstock. And then at the top, I just took some of these maple leaves. I thought about putting a bow there, but then I said no, a bow would probably be too much. So I got these burlap roses. These are also from Dollar Tree, and I took one, glued that right there in the middle. And some of these wild berries from the sunflower pick. Glue that there. Replace the string. And this is done. I love this one. Let me know what you think about this one, guys. I love it. And you'll see more of this in the final reveal. And now for DIY number 3. So here is the piece that I removed earlier. And this I am not going to, so I'm not sure this is a DIY or this is a hack. But all I'm doing for this one, I'm just taking a piece of jute and I'm going to use that for hanger. Here I go again, sanding off the little edges that were on the border of the sign. And you have to make sure that you're placing your string right in the center, because if you don't line it up properly, then your sign is going to be all wonky. So that's what you saw me doing there. And then once I put the string down, I took a piece of brown paper and I'm going to be using that to cover the back. And I use the school glue again to secure the paper. Now for some reason the glue wasn't holding to the paper, so I had to go in with a little Eileen's tacky glue to just secure the edge. I then took the sanding block and sanded off the excess paper and added a bow to the top. And that's it for this one, guys. So let me know what you think. And now it's time for our final reveal. Here are our 3 DIYs. One of the maple leaves was running away right there. Let me know which one of these was your favorite, guys. I think the pumpkin, double-sided pumpkin is my favorite, but that's just me. But let me know which one of these was your favorite in the comments below. And guys, don't forget to check out the playlist as well as Amanda, Katie, and Stephanie's channels in the description box below. And don't forget to like, share, and comment as well as subscribe to my channel. It's free. If budget-friendly content like this one is your jam, then I suggest this video right here. And for even more binge watching, I recommend this playlist right here. And stay safe, my friends, until my next one. Bye!